Hi there, this is Shubham. Welcome to Web Coders. So, finally, we are going to start our journey for becoming a web developer. So, without wasting any time more, let's start. So, what we're going to learn today is to start with the HTML and learn about basics of HTML. So in this whole course, I just want to tell you that we are going to learn the latest HTML5 because we does not want to be behind of the ongoing the updated world because other languages are not latest HTML3. So we are going to move on to the latest HTML5. So let's move on. So HTML basically refers to hypertext markup language, and the most important term here is markup. Markup languages are nothing but languages which use tag to store data or text. HTML store text which we write in the form of human words which we can read directly, not just any syntax of any programming language. They are just human words. And like XML is also markup language, extensible markup language which is stored data. Let's get to the website named codepen.io. Here, this will be our playground to play with HTML, CSS and JavaScript code as we move on our whole the bootcamp. So if you click here, start coding, it will open a page like this. Today as we're going to play only with the basic HTML, so I'm just going to minimize the CSS and JavaScript section so you can properly see what I am writing here. Let's get to a website where we can found some story for practicing our HTML. So website which I've got found named magicski.com where there is stories for children's. I've got a story. This is also one of favorite of mine. The Little Gingerbread Man. So you can see here that how structured is this. If we write this story on page, that story is not that much structured center line, but here you can see the HTML version is how much structured. First there is heading, again heading, but somewhat smaller, and finally the text. So we are going to write this the little gingerbread man, and we are going to start with the HTML header tags. So this is the first tag named h1 tag, and this is the first heading element tag. You can see I have written just the text which you can read in two tags, and this is what markup languages are because they use the tag. And you can see there is starting of tag and there is a closing of text. There's just nothing, there is one slash for closing of a tag. And what for writing this is smaller text which is also a heading but somewhat smaller. There is another tag named h2 tag which is also a heading element tag. So now you can see that this second heading which the writer name is somewhat smaller. And now you can see there is an underline here. We will talk about this later. This can be drawn here using hyperreference tag, but as we will move on the course we will learn about this tag more, but now I'm just going to draw this. You can see a line is drawn, and now here come the body which is even more smaller and less bolder than these two headings. So we can write this using either the paragraph text, but today I'm going to teach you the heading tags, heading element tags. So I'm just going to use some another heading element tag, which is h3 tag. And I'm just going to write one or two lines. That is, once upon a time there was an old man who loved baking gingerbread. So I have written here and properly close the tag. So there are basically six heading element tags: h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, and h6. So now definitely you would ask me that how you know about these tags. So now is the time to introduce you all the documentations. And documentations are one of the best resources to gain about any programming language, and it is a good skill of a programmer. In fact, if you are a good programmer, definitely you possess that skill of googling things and getting your problems solved. So the website which I personally use to refer is Mozilla Developer Network, and since we are reading about today the heading element tags, just search h1 tag MDN, and you can see the first result which are given by Google is developer mozilla.organization, which is MDN. And let's just open it, and you can see here the whole documentation, how they have told what their means of h1 h6 element tags. You can see here h1 is somewhat more bolder than h2. And if you move on, there are also attributes. We will talk about attributes and their elements later. There are examples also where, and I want to also mention a website named as devdocs.io. If you feel terrible about just googling and searching about programming languages of HTML, CSS and JavaScript and finding the elements, you can move here. Actually, they have just structured the content of the MDN in a way that will be easy for you to find all the elements and attributes. So as you will open the first page loaded like this, and you can see here the options of HTML, DOM, CSS, which we'll talk about later. First go to HTML, and if you click on element, you can see here the h1, h2, h3, h4, h5 and h6. If you click on h1, you can see it have loaded the content of MDN. So it is also one of the great tool, devdocs.io. You can copy the link, and you can go and try it by yourself. So that's for all. If you have any doubt, please ask in the comment section. If you like the content of the video, please like, share and subscribe.